What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talks with TVBOO. We are on the back of the Balance Tour out here in Chico. Is it Chico?
Yep.
Chico, California. Yeah. And I'm sitting here with the man, ShutterKlick, Mr.
up?
England. Can I call you Harry? Can I call you Harry?
Harry, Harold.
Harry,
Yeah.
Harold. Yeah, I feel like we're good enough
Either
friends.
works.
We're good enough friends. We can do that now.
I've known you for a minute now, dude.
I reckon so, dude. When did we first meet? You and I? Because I can't even recall.
Was it Cosmic Kingdom, maybe?
No.
Des Moines? No.
No. We
was like
knew each other
before
before
that.
that. Yeah, we knew each other before COVID.
Did you come to Portland sometime? Might have been like 45 East or something.
It might have been 45 East. I think I had met you with the Wakan crew. Maybe. I don't know, but you and I have known each other for a couple years now.
Honestly, might have been New Orleans when we played that show downtown. You came out. S-Fam was there.
Yeah, it was a Buku after party, wasn't it?
Wow. Or what was that?
It was at the Joy Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at the Buku after party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
I think I might have been turned.
What's new?
What's new, dude? What is new, man? But how are you doing today, dog?
Good, bro. We just had 2 days off. Really needed that. We did 5 days last week with a flight out to Arizona in the middle of it, flight back to Thunderdome. And our flights were like 6 a.m. So that leaves, the show ends at 2. So that leaves 3 hours, 4 hours to either sleep or edit. So it can get pretty exhausting. It kind of like piles up.
Yeah.
The lack of sleep will really get to you by the end of that.
Yeah.
But the 2 days off were really nice, and it's nice to be back to it.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yeah, dude, honestly, you say stay up late editing. This is what you say. You could stay up late editing. One of my favorite things, I'm going to go ahead and tell everybody this.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about this tour at the end of the night is Harry usually sits right where I'm sitting right now. And I usually sit right next to him. I just watch him edit, and it's just the coolest fucking thing. Because he takes pictures that, I'm not going to say they don't look good. They're just they haven't been,
They're
edited.
raw.
They're
Yeah,
raw,
unedited.
dude. And then, like, just watching you take something that looks okay and turn it into something great has been, like, it's always so cool. I'm like, wow, how'd you do that?
Yeah, I actually love editing back here. Once the show's over, I like shower and then come back and offload all my SD cards. And I come into this back room and everyone's usually just like getting turned, partying it up after the show. And I just set up my computer and start working, and there's just chaos around me. Everyone's drinking, dancing on the seats, blasting music, and I'm just over there in the corner trying to get my shit done.
You legit, it hasn't bothered you at a bit. Like, you just stay working while we'll be just turning up.
Yeah, I mean, I like prefer that. I would much rather have that than like sitting in silence with everyone else off the bus.
Yeah.
Because I can still focus and then like interact with you guys and take little breaks.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed, like, you'll be listening to music jam whenever you're editing instead. Like, I know when I'm reading emails or, like, having to do anything, I can't have music or anything like that. I have to just focus on it, man.
I think the music maybe helps, like, my creativity. It just, like, helps my mind focus less on what I'm doing and, like, more on the music, and I can kind of, like, flow a little better with the edits, I feel like.
Yeah. But I haven't annoyed you at all sitting over here watching you at night, huh?
No, I love it. When I get back to the bus, I'm, like, hoping that everyone's getting turned because that's so much more fun than everyone just passing out early and me being alone up editing at 6 a.m.
Yeah. How long does it usually take you to edit because let me not even ask you that. It's like a show for a balance show. And let's say you're shooting for everybody, because like everybody wanted you to shoot that night. That's on the lineup. How many photos do you think you fucking take in a night?
It like really varies. It kind of depends on how, like, if I'm feeling the venue and the visuals. Like some nights I'll shoot like 1,200, which is absolutely ridiculous. And then other nights I'll come back and I'll only have like 400 maybe.
Yeah.
So, but it just like, it really varies based on like if I'm like feeling the show, I guess.
Yeah.
But I usually deliver probably like 20 to 50 images and like 5 to 10 raws from each show. So even if I take 1,000, I'm still gonna like whittle it down to that 30-ish mark.
Damn. All them shots just to get them couple of fucking hitters.
Yeah, I mean, I don't shoot on burst mode. but I have it set so like every time I push the shutter, every time I push the shutter, it will like just take one photo. But sometimes if really cool visuals are going,
Yeah.
I'll just kind of be clicking, and then I might take like 20 photos and only pick like one out of those 20.
Yeah.
So
Well, this was an episode I was looking forward to, especially like whenever everybody started calling and shit. I didn't realize how passionate everybody was about, this side of the scene. And I mean, I know that people that are in it are hella passionate about it. I just didn't know like the sheer interest and numbers, but it's fucking interesting as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you found a way to make a career inside of the music scene from a different outlet than like a producer stance. You know what I mean? Or like a audio and engineer or visual guy. You're like, I want to take pictures. What was it that like brought you into the music scene for photography? Did you get into it for, like shooting, weddings or like, mountains or maybe pornos? Like, what was it about like music that like where it stuck with you?
My friends actually like got me coming out to a few shows like way back in the day. I think it was like 2016. I went to like a Mad Decent block party in Eugene. And it was just like so fun. The atmosphere was great. Like all the people were nice. I just like really got into the scene, and I was kind of shooting here and there before. And then I actually snuck the first time I shot a show, I snuck my camera into a little club in Portland, and I like strapped it to the back of my belt.
Nice.
And just like kind of walked in. They only checked the front. It was actually Boombox Cartel, and like I shot a couple pictures just for fun to kind of like see what it was like. And the club got like really pissed off that I had done that. They saw the photos, and then they actually liked the photos. And
dude, fuck the rules, dude. Do it.
And so they started hiring me, and then I just I've just started working out in little clubs, started making connections with the artists in those clubs, and then it just kind of like branched off, and like to where I am now.
Yeah. And so, yeah, for you, you just got straight into just shooting for music. You never went through the other routes. It was just all usually music stuff, live stuff.
Yeah, I was actually modeling for a couple years.
Go figure, dude. I mean, you're fucking a handsome guy, dude. You're a handsome feller, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, the camera's always kind of fascinated me with that, and I kind of like stopped enjoying that as much and just got a camera for fun, and like started going on hikes and shooting nature and stuff, and like learning. I'm like all self-taught with this, so I just kind of, it's all been like trial and error. Like I just started like picking up a camera, shooting different stuff, and then when I shot that for a show, the way I was able to like manipulate the colors and capture the energy and everything, that was like kind of when I realized like that's what I want to do. There's so many like amazing things happening each night in clubs and venues, and like it's just, you're always like looking for that like moment that you can freeze and then like change to fit however you like saw that moment or experienced that moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just, I think it's the most interesting and like dynamic thing I've started shooting. And yeah, that's like all I really want to shoot. Like when the pandemic happened, I don't think I even like touched my camera, which is kind of whack, but
yeah, that's a bummer, dude.
Yeah, I was just like doing other stuff. But yeah, the first show that came back, I just like got all my gear and like went straight back, like head first into it.
Fuck yeah. So, I mean, you're already kind of like, obviously you're an established guy. You're handling all the media for the Bounce tour. You've shot for, fucking flex on us, dude. Name drop some people. Who's some big artists you've shot for? Do it, dude. Make yourself, I want you to like just flex real quick. Who all have you shot for that like big names?
I have to think about that. I've been doing this for like 4 years, so it's just like, I don't know, most of them. BTSM's awesome. They just brought me out to Red Rocks. I love those guys. I've worked with Space Laces, one of my favorite producers. I worked for Excision at Lost Lands. I've done. I don't know. There's a lot of people. It kind of it all blurs together.
Yeah, yeah.
But
You've worked with a bunch of motherfuckers.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
work a lot of festivals too, so I kind of just shoot the whole lineup. So it's like everyone on the lineup I have worked with in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. What so whenever the pandemic ended, were you just back to just having so much work? Like, are you just overloaded again, or what was it like for you? Obviously, you're on tour, so you're working this entire tour, so it's constant work. But after the tours, you just constantly getting hit up right now, or even before the tour.
Yeah, I actually work with Red Cube in Portland, and they have the Roseland and 45 East and stuff. So when I'm not out on the road, I'm usually shooting at clubs in Portland with those guys. That usually fills up my schedule. I'll shoot like Thursday, Friday, Saturday there. And yeah, but the goal is to kind of be on the road, be out touring, be hitting every major festival. But yeah, when COVID ended, I just pretty much started like reaching out to all the artists on the upcoming lineups and just trying to book myself like as far out in advance as I could.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hit almost every major festival as soon as COVID ended. I was doing like some drive-in stuff too.
Yeah, we did some driving stuff together, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Those were weird.
So weird.
I shot a couple of the socially distanced like cube.
Those are the
shows.
worst. Those are the worst. Those
Yeah,
are worse.
We went to Baltimore and they had like little 10 by 10 like railings set up in little squares. And I was trying to do like large like shots from behind him, like fisheye shots and stuff, and it just like looked so whack. Like, even though it was packed full of people, it just didn't like just looked bad and empty.
Yeah, no, dude, for sure. I every time I call those socially distant shows, I always put the air quotes around them because it's just like, this is so dumb.
Yeah, I mean, and everyone's like moving from pod to pod and like saying what up to friends. It's
Right.
like it's not.
They're pretending it's safe so they can make it happen, but it's like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they're selling the tickets.
Dude,
so
that's all
whatever.
they really give a shit about at the end of the day. But yeah, man. So how did you break it? No, because now you're doing all these major festivals, you're on these tours. What was like the thing to kind of break through, right? Because you don't just start shooting at a local thing and the next thing you know, you're on tour. There's a grind, there's a hustle, there's like meeting a certain person, shaking a hand, maybe even like, doing sexual favors in your case. I don't know. But like, what is that like breaking through? How did you break through? Because there's a lot of fucking photographers, a lot of local photographers. Or it seems like every festival I fucking go to, you're like, hey, dude, you need some shots? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you break through?
I was just doing like little club stuff, and it's literally just like about who you know in this. Like, the reason I'm here on this bus, 2019 Lost Lands, I was shooting for the festival, and I like got there to the hotel, and then they were like setting up transpo, and there's like one of the last ones going there, and I hopped on, and like Loper hopped in next to me, and Loper's like Wakan, right?
Yeah.
So we just start chatting, and he's like, oh yeah, like send me some stuff, like let me see what you can do this weekend. I sent him a couple pictures, and then like next thing, I'm on the last Liquid tour. I'm doing all the Liquid dates, and I don't even know if I would be here if we hadn't like randomly been together on that transpo.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just
sometimes it's just luck, bro, but sometimes we call that God.
Time and place.
Yeah, dude, God's plan, bro.
God.
Hey, Drake. I mean, Alexa, play God's Plan by Drake. But yeah, man, one thing that you were talking to me about, and this is something I wanted to get into on this episode, is like you're talking about how competitive the media world is. Like, there's so many fucking photographers. I've worked with some good ones. I've worked with some bad ones. I've literally had times where I've gotten photos back from some media people, and I'm like, I literally don't feel comfortable paying you for these because I can't use any of them. Am I fucked up for that?
No. Like, they probably promised you something they couldn't deliver.
Yeah.
So I haven't really heard of someone being so bad that you wouldn't pay them. But if they are that bad, and you're not going to use them, and like maybe they said they would deliver something better than they did, then I think that's like fair to be like, yo, like these are not.
Yeah, you're like you
These
still
are never gonna be posted. Like I can't pay you. Like I get that.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen to me, thank God.
Thank God, right?
Yeah, that would suck. I'd have to reevaluate there. Just be like, am I doing the right thing?
Yeah. Well, sometimes you need a little bit of that tough love, dude. Like sometimes that kind of, hey, dude, this isn't good, is gonna make you reflect and go, oh shit, maybe I'm not good. Maybe I need to get better. Maybe I shouldn't be charging this much for something I cannot do.
Yeah, I before the last Base Canyon, I actually had a talk with Loper, and he's just like, yo, like we need this, this, and this, and like we really need you to deliver on this. And like we had like a long talk about it, and like those photos from that show were like some of Martin's favorite photos he's ever gotten. So it's like that kind of like tough, like straight up love can like really be helpful.
Yeah.
And just telling them exactly what you need, even if you like don't like want to hear it, or like they're harsh in the way they say something. It's like that can like push you to be like, oh yeah, like I need to do what the client is asking. And when I did that, they were incredibly happy with it. So yeah, that tough love can be very helpful at times.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, talk about the fucking competition out there, dude. Like, how competitive is it? Talk about this. We don't know. I don't live in your world, dude. You know what I'm saying? People listening might not live in your world. And they might want to live in your world. I mean, I'd love to live in your world, dude. Will you fucking have me, dude? Can I please live in your fucking world, dude?
It's crazy, dude. I mean, everyone with a camera wants to be on the stage shooting, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm sure you already said this, but like everywhere you go, there's people hitting you up on Instagram, people Snapchatting you, people emailing you. The competition is crazy. You really just have to be doing something that like other people aren't. Like you have to separate yourself from like all that competition. Like they're like, yeah, even in Portland, which is like a relatively small city, there's probably like 20 different people trying to shoot constantly. And like there's only like 3 or 4 people who are actually like booking those shows, but like it's crazy. I get emails or I get DMs all the time asking like, what gear are you using? How can I get into this? And I don't necessarily feel like comfortable answering those because like I just figured out a way.
You don't want them taking your job. Was that why?
No, like if they wanted to do it, they would do it. Like they would make it happen. Like there's no shortcut. There's no like, oh, buy this lens and you'll be shooting huge artists. It's just like start out in a club, learn your settings, figure out what ISO you need to be using, figure out your shutter speeds, get your colors dialed in, and then like start hitting up bigger artists once you're confident that you can give them what they're looking for. But I feel like most people just kind of want the like shortcut.
Yeah.
They're just like, I want to shoot Excision, I want to shoot Liquid Stranger, like I have a camera, I could do it. And they'll just email everyone and they have no portfolio, or I don't know. I don't want to like discourage people from it, but like if you want to do it, like it's gonna suck. But like if you really like doing it, you'll like find a way to make it happen, kind of.
Same thing with music, bro.
Yeah.
People getting into music like, yo, it's gonna suck for a while. Your music's gonna suck. You're not gonna be making any fucking money. Probably gonna have to work another job.
Exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I've always wanted to make music too, but it's kind of like daunting. I
don't even know what that means, bro.
like the programs have so many different settings, and
bro, I've been looking at your program. Your program's fucking insane, man.
Lightroom.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, you can pretty much manipulate any part of the image you could think of.
Oh, dude, could you like add things, or is that the Photoshop? Or like
that's Photoshop.
Okay, word.
Lightroom's like colors and shadows and highlights.
You go with Photoshop too?
I don't use Photoshop actually.
Got you.
a lot of people use it for like getting rid of totems or touching up their photos using the Photoshop workflow. But I learned Lightroom. I like Lightroom. It does everything I need. So
What
that's
took
all I
you?
use.
What took you longer to get down? The taking the pictures or the program?
I don't know. The taking the pictures is a lot of trial and error. Like you just try one setting, take it into Lightroom, see if that like transfers.
Yeah, transfers, transposes. Yeah,
transfers over to like your editing style. But yeah, with I don't know, probably the program took me longer.
Yeah,
because I kind of already knew how to take pictures and kind of got my settings down first, and then I'm like still learning. I'm still constantly changing my
that's everything
my
with
edits
art,
and
though.
presets. Yeah,
That's everything with art, dude. Like, you know, no matter what you do, music, photography, like literally drawing, or even like football. Would you consider football an art?
of course.
Of course, dude. What else? You know, what
It's
else?
beautiful.
It's so beautiful, dude.
We've been having a great time watching football.
We
on this
have,
tour.
dude. It sucks we're not gonna be able to watch the Super Bowl together.
I know. I just found out about this. I'm kind of heartbroken.
Yeah, dude. I've enjoyed watching games with you. It's been good. It's been good. It's nice. It's just you and Kent. You're the only people on the bus I can talk football about. Like y'all know players and shit. And it's nice.
This is like the first year I've really like been passionate about football too.
And it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's because I usually shoot shows on Saturday nights, and then I'll have all Sunday to edit. So I'll just have Red Zone going on one of my monitors, and then editing on the other one. So I've been like pretty invested this year.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's fun,
dude. Is there any fucking is there any goddamn photography beef, dude? If you see a motherfucker you don't like, is it just on site? Like, what's that like, bro? Like, are y'all just about to fucking scrap down, get butt naked, and wrestle? What y'all doing, son?
I have no beef with anyone. I would say I'm like pretty laid back. Just like I just show up, do my thing, and kind of leave. But yeah, I mean, every photographer is like, I'd say is like pretty opinionated on like the styles of other photographers and the photographers they fuck with. Like I feel like I know who every artist uses for their photos, and I like some, I don't like others, but that's literally just personal preference.
Yeah.
And if it's like a style I fuck with or too dark or too whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of people I respect and look up to.
No, dude, hate them. Hate all of them. You want to tear them down.
No, we're all friends. It's a small community of people who are working like the festival circuits and working with bigger artists, and you don't really want enemies when the circle is that small. You need friends.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Nah, I'm just trying to cause chaos back here, dude.
You're great at that, bro.
Yeah, I'm good at causing chaos. It's just fun. It's
stirring the pot.
Always, brother. Always
keeps it interesting.
It does, dude. It's fun, dude. Yeah, I know. For me, for a while, man. I know whenever I was just starting to get flown out for shows and I get hit up, I was just always going for the cheapest motherfucker, dude, because wasn't making a lot. And then now it's like, now I'll just go with somebody I trust. So that's why I love it whenever you shoot for me. Like if I could have anyone shoot for me all the time, it'd be you.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, I love you.
Love you too.
but it was, even the other night at Thunderdome, I remember like just fucking hyping you up, dude. Like you were like, I'm nervous.
Yeah, bro, I was fucking pacing.
Yeah,
those big shows scare me still.
Why they scare you?
There's so much pressure on me. Like there's Martin's like got all the production. He's got the lasers, he's got the lights, he's got the visuals, and like I'm the only person there to like capture it for him. And so it's just like a lot of responsibility because this massive show is happening, and if I don't do good, the show doesn't look like it should have or it did.
Yeah.
So it's just like I've got to get the raws I need. I've got to get all the angles I need. I've got to like stay out of other photographers' ways. Like there's just a lot of things kind of that could go wrong. So like before I was just kind of like pacing back and forth. I mean, it always works out, but it's still
the pictures were sick, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're getting up on stage in front of 20,000 people. It's like that's not something you do every day.
It's fun though, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you get done with it, like, is your dick like kind of hard, like metaphorically? Like, are you just fucking Like, yo, that was sick. You know, like a metaphorical boner, not like a real boner. Like, I don't know if you
I
get
don't-
full erections, but
I don't
like, you
get a
might.
metaphorical boner until I've like finished editing the photos. Like I don't know how well the show went until I get them on my computer and like look at them and kind of like choose my favorites.
Yeah.
And I get that folder exported to whoever needs it, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, these are cool. But while I'm shooting, it's kind of just like go go go.
Yeah. I just remember sitting side stage with you, or like right before Thunderdome. I was like, dude, I was just hyping you up because I could tell
I
you're nervous.
know.
I'm like, dude, you're the fucking shit, dude. You're the best there ever was, bro. Fuck these haters, dude.
Yeah, you got me like pounding on my chest.
Yeah,
and
dude.
shit.
Oh yeah, we were fucking slapping our chest, dude. I was just trying to get you hyped, son.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Usually I'm just back there alone, just kind of like stressing low key, like waiting for this massive show to start.
Who?
Heart pounding.
Who, you?
Yeah, me. I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Even
no one's
Martin,
back there with me to hype me up, so I appreciate that.
Even Martin was kind of nervous, dude. He was just kind of like, this is a big deal. He was even nervous. I'm like, bro, why you nervous? You got this shit, bitch. You the best that ever done it. Fuck these haters. I was just like, just saying whatever I could just to get y'all hyped, dude. I was fucking hyped for y'all, man. I was like, this is sick. Being able to walk with y'all up to the stage and stuff, and then even Martin bringing me out, like that was just so gnarly.
Yeah, I was proud of you for that.
Dude, I was metaphorically, I had a boner.
Not just metaphorically.
Fully torqued. I'd actually have gotten fully torqued on stage at one time.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I told the crowd. I had to turn around and like and
Did you
tuck
show
it up.
them?
Did I show them? No.
Not like pull it
Show
out,
my
but like
dick.
show the bulge.
I don't know. I should
Like,
do
check
that.
it out.
If I get
I'm
a
fucking torqued.
if I get a fucking erection at a show or festival.
You're always in your fucking boxers, so it would be really hard to hide, bro.
Yeah, dude, imagine that. I get into my boxers and it's just straight fucking bulge, dude. That'd be hilarious. I should do that.
You couldn't turn sideways.
Dude, no, I would turn sideways.
No.
Dude, if you're gonna go boxers out, erection up, you gotta go all the way, right?
Fair enough.
You can't just say I have a boner and try to hide it while you're in your underwear. You gotta be proud of your
Would you get booked for that show again, you think?
dude. I think about this a lot whenever I like say things, like say some jokes or get in my underwear and dance sensually. I'm like, are they gonna have me back?
Yeah.
And so far, so good. But we'll see how it goes.
It's not like you don't overdo it. It's
No.
more of just like on a crazy drop, you'll just rip your pants off and like it just adds to the
goofiness.
the taboo vibe.
Yeah, it's the goofiness.
The whole set. Yeah, the crowd loves it.
Yeah, well, talk about that. Like, so like whenever you shoot for me, like I'm a goofy individual. There's dicks on the screen and stuff. Martin's a pretty straightforward, like wants it done by the books. Like, what's it like going from like that to from one extreme to the other? Like, do you approach shooting those shows differently? Like, do you vibe differently while you're shooting? Like, what's that like for you on your front?
I like more laid back stuff like you. Like before the sets, I like to talk with my artists and like try and find out what they're looking for. Like with you, we always try and do goofy shit. So it's like I'm gonna come up on stage, you're gonna pull your pants down and look back at me seductively, or like rip your pants off and hold them up during like the family photo or something. So it's like it's kind of more fun doing it that way because you have like more of a set plan.
Yeah.
I don't have really a plan with Martin. They trust my vision. And so they're just like, go out there, do what you do, give us some cool photos. But I like talking through things and like coming up with ideas beforehand. I think that's really fun because then you can brainstorm and come up with funny ideas and concepts and then go execute them and then give them exactly what they want.
Yeah.
Whereas like bigger shows, it's just like, this is what I got. Hope you like it.
Yeah. Got you. Would you ever shoot a porno?
Photos or video?
Ooh, good question. Because I feel like if you were doing video, you know how the fucking photographers are filming a DJ, they're fucking going back and forth. Yeah. Imagine a porno and you're just fucking like getting in there, like you're moving back and forth, like intense zoom ins. You're getting side stage. You're like, hey, put your fucking hands up. You're like, but put your fucking dick in her. But like, you're like just going in and out.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, she listening?
Yeah, probably. No, but that's funny.
Yeah, welcome to Talks with Taboo, Harry's mom. Sorry, this is usually how the show goes.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have anything against it. I work usually Thursday through Sunday, so I could shoot some stuff on my off days.
Yeah.
That'd probably pay pretty well,
That's what I'm
honestly.
saying. Honestly, whenever people ask me to like come play in their town, I'm like, listen, I'm a whore. If you pay me enough, I'll be there. It's probably the same with you. You're probably a whore too on that front.
Slightly.
Slightly. Slightly.
I want to
whore.
enjoy what I'm shooting.
Would you enjoy shooting a porn?
I think so.
It'd be cool.
I'd try and like make it artistic. I wouldn't like go for the overly aggressive like
whenever it's the cum shot, like you would just make sure it's like looks like a waterfall or something like that.
No, I'd want to shoot in pretty locations with with like nice lighting and like fountains, you know? Just make it really like top tier art.
Okay, yeah. And I'm just ruining it. I'm so sorry.
You're like,
Mom.
put up a fucking bed sheet. Just go for it.
Let's go. Get raunchy. I'm going to shoot. On 3, hut. Hey, Harry's mom. Listen, I love your son. He's a great man. He's a good friend of mine, and I enjoy being around him very much. And I promise you, I take care of him. He takes care of me. And
this is true.
We're friends. And I'm a little inappropriate, but this is just how God made me, okay?
No harm done.
No harm done, dude. God's plan. Hey, Alexa. Yeah, man, that's fun. That's fun. What's been your favorite show you've shot?
I got hired to shoot Lost Lands, like the full festival kind of thing, and that was definitely like the craziest, kind of coolest, biggest thing I've done. I feel like, I'm pretty sure it starts at like 2 p.m. and I was shooting the after parties too.
Fuck.
So I pretty much worked from 2 till 5 or 6 in the morning. I would go shoot a set, come back, edit some of the photos, go do some crowd shots, come back, edit them. But it really didn't feel like work. Like I was working with a lot of my friends. I'm homies with a lot of those, the photographers on that team. So it's just smashing Red Bulls, getting food. I think I delivered like 300 or 400 photos a day.
Fuck yeah, dude.
For those. So it was just like kind of overwhelming, but also I was doing exactly what I wanted to do. So
Fuck
yeah, it was just a blast. And I was around like the coolest, like biggest DJs. It was kind of like surreal. I couldn't really believe I was like there doing that.
That's cool. That's a big moment.
Yeah, that was my first Lost Lands too. So
there's always those moments like in anybody's career where it's like, whoa, I kind of leveled up at this point. Like it's like something like that. And I feel like that's a moment when you're around all these big artists, like, oh shit, I leveled up. I'm doing the damn thing.
Yeah, you don't really realize that until it's like afterwards and you look back and you're like, damn, did I really just do that?
Yeah.
But like in the moment, it's just like go, 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 go.
Hard work pays off, brother. That's all you can say.
Do you have a favorite show?
Favorite show, man. Probably Emissions Festival.
Where's that at?
Belton, California. It's up in the north in California.
Yeah, that's that Wook shit.
Yes. It's like a 1,200 person festival. I played at like 2 a.m. on Sunday, which sounds late, but it's like prime time. I played right after Caspa. I went like Yeti, Caspa, and then me. And it was my first time. That was my first festival where I felt accepted by like bigger artists in my mind, people who like I looked up to.
Okay.
It was the first time like I was around them and they like accepted me and we were hanging out and they wanted to like hang out with me, and it was a lot. I was like, wow, like it was one of those moments where I was like, this is one of those moments where I was like, wow, this is actually happening.
Crowd was going buck for it too.
Yeah, it was cool. And I was honestly super nervous about that set because everyone was doing that like kind of like West Coast style bass music. And I got up there with my goofy, sassy ass, and they were still fucking with it, dude. That was the only time I've played an all original set too. So
whoa,
yeah, I got some
tight.
Yeah, well, I got some Wook shit like in a lot of releases, but like I don't play the Wookier stuff out a lot, but like I did at that festival because they were vibing. But I played everything at that festival. It was cool.
But by this point, I feel like you could do all originals like all the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You have so many fucking songs.
Yeah, I know, but it's not as fun.
Yeah, you like putting your homies on too.
I like putting my homies on. I like a lot of throwbacks. So, I like those sing-along throwbacks. Those are just fun. Like those
Britney.
Yeah, dude, I played some Britney Spears last night. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. That was tight. I love watching your sets. I'll just come out and sit in front of house and watch all the dicks on the screen and watch the fans getting down. I mean, I haven't seen a set this whole tour where the fans aren't just like throwing.
It's been a really fun crowd. Yeah, they've been really fun crowds. But yeah, man, you're just out there fucking sucking dicks and taking pics. You know what I'm saying?
Mainly just the taking pics part.
Oh, okay, word. I thought you were going to say mainly just the sucking dicks part.
No way, bro.
What's been your favorite photo Is that, I know that's hard as fuck, but is there a photo out there where you're like, that one's my favorite?
I got this one picture of Sullivan King at Base Canyon. Excision brought him up for one of their new tracks, and he's like got his hands up in the air. He's like holding his guitar. Everything's silhouetted. Like there's this giant like Sullivan King angel behind him. All the lights are just going crazy. I'd say that's probably one of my favorite ones. I also got one of Rez at Izu, and they had these flames that were probably like 30, 40 feet high. And I used this like diffraction filter to make it look like there was a lot more flames in there. So the whole picture is just like giant
flames.
Yeah, just flames like taking up like the entire screen, and the stage was like hundreds of feet high, and the flames almost are reaching the top. Like it's just looks absurd.
That's fucking sick, dude. Those pictures will last forever.
Flames are hard to shoot.
Really?
They're so bright, you know?
I think I've only had flames once. Actually, I don't know if I've ever had flames.
You need flames.
I remember at OBW, they had pyro there, and I walked up to the guy right before my set. I was like, hey, man, I know y'all are saving the flames for, like, later in the night for the headliners and shit, but if you could give me a flame once, I'd be so happy.
Was it dark yet?
No.
Just midday flames.
Midday. I was like, dude, honestly,
Let 'em rip, bro.
I've never had fire, and I love fire. And I'm a fan. I'm pro fire. And they were like, yeah, the pyro guy's not even here. I'm like, you don't have to lie to my face, buddy, but okay.
Like, that is the pyro guy.
Yeah, right. I think he was, dude. I think he was. I was like, it would make me so happy. I don't know if I've had them before.
Flames are crazy, dude.
Cool, dude.
I want flames on this tour.
I want flames every tour. I want flames everywhere I go.
There were some big flames at Thunderdome last weekend.
God, dude, there was big everything at Thunderdome. It was fucking insane. The shit that Excision bust out is just insane. He's the fucking king at it, man.
It's like a photographer's wet dream.
Dude, it's so easy for you to take those shots, right? Would you say they're easier?
Yeah. It's much easier to shoot like crazy, insane production than like a small club show like in Portland that I do.
Yeah.
Just because there's so much happening. Like at every single second, there's lasers, there's cryo, there's pyro, there's like you can't not capture bangers.
Right.
Whereas a club, it's just kind of like a square of LED walls.
Yeah.
And like some people going crazy.
So with that being said, do you enjoy doing the festivals more?
Oh yeah. That's what I look forward to. Just big. I like shooting like different stages, different production. Like probably the coolest stage I've ever shot was Countdown this year. It was like a bunch of circular rings that like got bigger as they went up, and it looked just like a massive spaceship. The rings went all the way around in like a full circle of LEDs. Yeah, it's awesome just showing up to a festival and not really knowing what you're gonna shoot, and then seeing the stage and be like, damn,
that's fucking dope.
I'm gonna make this look crazy.
See, like I think it might be the opposite for me. Like I love playing the festivals because it's like a big moment. You're like, cool, I've made it right here. But like the fucking energy you get from the club shows is just unmatched.
Oh yeah, the energy in the clubs are amazing, but usually my favorite thing to shoot is the stage. So like, the better the production, the more fun I'm having, kind of.
That makes sense.
But I do like shooting crowd shots too.
Yeah.
Just getting up in people's faces with my flash, or hanging back and using like a 70-200 and just getting like some headbangers on the rail. That's really fun.
Right. Yeah. And I'm sure it's fun for them too. They're like, oh shit, he's getting a picture of me right now. Let me go a little extra hard.
I hope so.
Or let me show my titties. I'm joking.
That'll do better on the gram.
Right. He's like, I don't know if that happens, but if it did, that'd be cool.
More likes.
Yeah, more likes.
More interactions.
Yeah. I'm just putting words in his mouth right now that he never said.
Definitely not.
No, dude. Well, this is fun. I've enjoyed this. We got a lot of fan questions. We got some really good ones. Like, I don't think we got any really bad ones. It was hard to go. Usually I got a lot of bad ones and a couple good ones, but that was not the case here today, Mr. Harold.
Let's go.
Hello, boy. This is Dustin, a.k.a. Jesus Christ, calling from good old Wisconsin.
Love this guy.
My question for you guys today is, I'm sure you both have seen some incredible things, some unbelievable things, while touring this great country, meeting good people, listening to good music. My question is, do you put more value or more, I guess, emotional connection in taking pictures or even just seeing like a natural beauty, like a sunrise or a waterfall or, you know, a mountaintop? Or do you get more enjoyment? Do you look and think it's more amazing to see a man-made marvel, you know, the lasers at Lost Lands, you guys on tour? What, you know, if you could look at something, or in this case, take a picture of something, do you enjoy the beauty of nature or the beauty of man more? Something to think about there. You guys have an excellent time. Love you here up in Wisconsin.
Love you, Dustin. Great question, dude. Also, before you answer that question, I just want to tell y'all that we're in the back of the bus and we have the door locked to do this podcast, and they just slid a note under the door. It says, "Fuck you, Harry," and there's a dick drawn on the bottom. You haven't seen that. That's just so funny.
Colin keeps leaving like little pieces of a tape all over my equipment with just like little dicks on it. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. He's thinking of me.
That's so good, dude. But yeah, what do you enjoy shooting more? The natural beauty or man-made beauty?
I enjoy shooting the man-made, but I think I enjoy just like observing the natural. Like, we've been going on lots of walks on this tour.
Yeah.
Where was it? It was Montana.
Yeah, we saw some beauty out there.
Yeah, it's just like just gorgeous mountains. Everything's covered in snow. I feel like you can't really like replicate that beauty.
They don't make it no more.
No.
They don't make it no more.
No, it's great. Like, everywhere we go, we walk around and take in the city. And I mean, I feel like the stages we do every night are pretty similar. But yeah, every city we go to, every day when we wake up, walk around, like a million new things to see, and we're always like in these beautiful little valleys. It's like a different season almost everywhere we go.
Yeah, this is fun. It's finally warm. We're out in California.
Yeah, today we were walking around in t-shirts, but it's been snow the whole first month pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you?
What do I enjoy more?
Yeah.
God's natural beauty.
Nature, baby.
Now lasers and shit are badass.
All right. Yeah.
But like mountains, dude, sometimes I'll look at mountains and just cry. Not even like trying to.
What?
Yeah, like have you ever gotten on top of a mountain and just look at it vastness at just natural beauty and cried?
I haven't cried, but
well,
I've taken
you're not a real man. Real men cry. No, man, no. For real, dude. There's been times where like I'm not even trying to cry. It's just like tears coming out my eye from all the beauty.
I haven't had that.
Well, you need to get out there more. Okay.
All right, I'll work on that.
Okay. Appreciate you, Dustin.
Hey, TVBOO. Hey, ShutterKlick. This is Jake. I just wanted to ask.
What's up, Jake?
When you're getting set up to take pictures and stuff, do you know you're going to take them ahead of time? Like, I'm sure you scout the venue, but how much of your shit's, like, truly, like, candid? I need to take this moment right here. Like, how do you know what makes that moment special versus something that you decide beforehand? Thanks so much. Have a great day, Crawdaddy.
Oh, yeah, I like the question, dude. Yeah.
It's a good one. I usually walk through the venue before the show. Just kind of, like, look at find my angles, see the shots I want to take based on the venue. And then I'll try and get those shots done quickly during the set. And then as soon as those are done, I just kind of explore around and like look for those moments as they happen. There might be like someone on the rail going like super fucking hard, wearing like a great outfit. So I'll like focus on that for a while, try and get a really good one of them.
You ever had a time where someone's like, "Don't take pictures of me, you fucking creep"? Like, even if you're not being creepy, like, have you had anybody like be like, "No pictures"?
Usually they're just like, they like hold their hand in front of their face, or they're like, "Not right now" or something. But yeah, most people love it. Like,
yeah, it's fine.
They want a sick shot of them on the rail, or like one of them going hard in the crowd. Like, I had someone DM me the other day being like, "Do you have like permission from all these people to be taking pictures of them?" And I was like, No, but they're in the club. There's photographers everywhere. Like, it's gonna happen. You kind of like sign up for it.
Yeah. It's also better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Yeah, that's also like the first person who's ever like kind of hated on me doing crowd shots.
We should go kick their ass, dude.
Most of the time, people are just like, "Thank you so much. Like, I didn't even know you took this. Like, this is sick as fuck."
Yeah, like an artist will post it, or like it will be in their story. Like, "Oh shit, that's me."
Yeah, or I'll like post it on Twitter, and like Twitter will someone on Twitter will see it and they'll tag them and they'll be like, "Fuck yeah, like this is dope."
Fuck yeah, that's fun, dude.
It's a good feeling, like because I have no idea who they are, but like someone like getting that photo to them is really cool because they never would have seen it without that, and I think they should. It's a good picture.
Yeah, I had someone get a photo of a fan over Halloween. It wasn't the one we worked on together, but someone has got a picture of a guy in the crowd, and he was like going hard, like he was going the hardest for my whole set. They got a picture of him. I actually posted it on my group page. I was like, "Yo, shout out this fucking guy. I was going hard as shit."
Yeah.
Eventually, people figured out who it was and tagged him. He's like, "Holy shit, yeah, hell
Yeah, that's how it always goes. They're
Yeah.
like, "I didn't even know this existed. Like, you're fucking sick.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you."
That's fun, dude. I like that.
That was a
just-
good question.
I like that a lot.
Hey Mitch, hey Harold. Super excited to listen to this next episode. So my question for Harold is, I've been doing music photography for about 4.5 to 5 years now, and I just want to know your advice for someone that's looking to level up their game and become a full-on tour photographer compared to just being a local guy. I've had a lot of success locally, been able to work with a lot of artists, do some festivals as well. But my biggest problem is I'm always having to fly myself out. I always have to pay for hotel room. So I just wanted to know your advice in how I can level my game up and kind of go to the next step of having people fly me out and, you know, maybe a little bit bigger budget to pay for hotel room and all that kind of stuff. So really appreciate it, man. Love the work. Love what you guys are doing, and looking forward to listening to the episode. Thanks.
Yeah, great question, man. I love that.
Yeah, thank you, bro. It's tricky, because I was just that local guy forever too. Probably like I was doing that for maybe like 2 years, and it's literally just about like who you know, like who you meet doing that local shit.
How you carry yourself, things like that. I mean,
Yeah,
it all
like-
goes in hand.
Well, it's like when someone wants to take you on tour, it's not just if you take good pictures. It's like if you're like a cool person and you like vibe with that artist. Like it's more than just like the photos. Like you have to kind of be homies like with that. Like you're living with them, so like they have to trust you. They have to like your like demeanor. But like I would say just like keep doing the local thing, and just like really make an effort to like get to know that artist. Don't be annoying, don't be pushy, but like get to know the artist, kind of show them who you are. And if they fuck with you as a person and your work, then as they rise, hopefully they'll start getting more money. They'll start bringing you out to other stuff. They'll start hopefully covering flights, hotel for a night. And yeah, like the liquid things like just happened because I met Loper. Martin fucked with me. It's just like you just have to meet people doing that club shit that you fuck with, and they fuck with you, and then it's just like, let's go. Like let's keep working. I like your vision. I like your style. You're a good person. Like we want to bring you out to everything we're doing.
Yeah. Be a good guy, work hard,
Yeah.
don't be a dick, and just stay on it.
Yeah, I mean, there's photographers who do incredible work, and if they don't vibe with the artist just won't hire them because they're not like fun to be around, or they're like a drama queen, or they're whatever. Like you got to be good person and do good work.
I mean, I can attest to that. I have some people I want to hire again just because like it wasn't like a good vibe match. Like I didn't have fun with them shooting for me, or like it didn't just mesh well. So I can attest to that.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're trying to tour, it's like not this tour, we're not living with Martin, but last tour, he was on this bus with us. And so you're just around them 24/7. So if you don't like click in that way, then like no matter how good your photos are, they're not going to want to have you out to live with you for 2 or 3 months, because it's just like you got to kind of fuck with the person as a friend and a business partner in a way.
Yeah. I love it. Great question, man. Great question. Keep it going. We got a good bit of more.
Question for ShutterKlick. Has your mentality changed working with small artists now that you've been working with such large artists recently? And has it changed your approach in any way when working with smaller local artists?
Great question, man.
Yeah, that's sick. Not really. I try not to like have an ego about it at all. Oh god, they're moving
They're
the sign.
putting more notes.
Adding more shit.
Adding
oh,
more
god.
notes. Oh, that's a fucking hairy dick, dude. That's a girthy cock they put under the fucking under the door. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love these
I wish we
guys.
had a camera set up just so we could show just this one thing.
We'll do camera for the next one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but yeah, just these are the bus episodes. That's how we do it. But yeah, continue
let's
the
go.
answer. Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't really change. I'm just there to get good pictures, no matter if it's a tiny venue or a big venue, and I'm gonna try and do that. I don't know, like even if like some like local homie asked me to come shoot like his opening set, I'll probably give him like a really good rate and just come out and do it because he's a friend and I know he wants like good pictures.
Those pictures help out. I mean, it's all content. It's a big content game these days.
Yeah, dude. That's why it kind of like annoys me when people go with like the cheapest option, or someone comes in saying, "Oh, I'll shoot this set for free," and then like
It's never good.
an artist will be like, "Oh, that's $300-400 off my bill for this festival, and I'll still get like quote content," but like I don't know. I think it's like worth paying for like good stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like yeah, you're gonna save some money, but like it's not gonna look great probably. But yeah, the question like just nothing has changed for me. I'll shoot for a local homie in Portland. I'll shoot for a bigger name. It's the same shit. I'm just there to take good pictures and just have a good time.
Yeah.
Enjoy myself.
Love that. That's a fun question, dude. He's trying to see if you're jaded yet, you know?
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Hey, TVBOO and ShutterKlick. This is Chelsea, a.k.a. Ganja Fairy from Portland, Oregon.
Hey, Chelsea.
First off, TVBOO, your Psytrance edit of Goku is probably my favorite song right now. So please
Smacks.
drop it soon.
I'm never
And
dropping it.
ShutterKlick, I know Portland is proud of you, of how far you've come over the
They're
years.
just glad
and
he's
can't
not
wait
there
to hear
anymore.
your stories when you make it home from the road. My question for the both of you, however, is since you're both on the Balance Tour with Liquid Daddy, what is your favorite moment off stage so far? Thank you for your incredible music, TVBOO, and ShutterKlick. The Wooks can't wait to have you home again. Safe travels. Much love.
Appreciate the question. Yeah, dude. What's been your favorite moment off the stage so far?
Well, it's kind of been a bummer this year because Martin's not on our bus.
Yeah.
We're doing like a quarantine bubble for this tour, so Martin's has his own tour bus actually.
It's dope.
with
I mean, it's gangster, dude.
It's badass.
It's so
bro.
gangster.
Yeah, like fuck it, we'll just get another tour bus.
Yeah, well, it's inspiring. It's inspiring as fuck. You're like, wait, you're telling me if I work hard enough, I can have my own bus for my tour?
Yeah, 2 buses,
Yeah.
a semi.
Yeah.
We're fucking ripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but last tour he was like always with us, and we hung out with him every day, all night after the shows. But this time, he's kind of just in his bus, working with his management, and all the openers and crew are on the bus too.
Yep.
So probably my favorite memory is Spokane with Miss Cannibalist, Mersive, and TVBOO. We went ice skating.
Yeah, we did, dude. That was awesome.
That was one of the best days, bro.
That was one of the best days of my whole life, man. That was a great day.
Yeah, you were like pushing for it hard because you said, "Oh yeah, I've only been ice skating once. Like we
As a
have to
kid.
do this."
Had my first kiss on an ice skating ring.
Who was that with?
Don't worry about it, dude.
Tell them.
I'm not telling them. I'm not telling them.
It's a great story.
That's for another time.
It's a great story.
That's for stand up comedy time. But yeah, it's a good story. It's fun. But yeah.
Yeah, we walked all around Spokane, and then we ran into this little like ice skating rink that was like in this swirly cool shape.
Yeah.
And Mitch was like, "We have to do this."
Yeah, they were like, "We're tired. We don't know." And I'm like, "No, let's go ice skating." I was like a kid on Christmas, dude. I wanted to do it so bad.
It was great.
It was so much fun.
We had a blast. We all got the ice skates, went out there skating around. No one crashed. No one hurt themselves. And then we went back and had a great show at the Knitting Factory.
Yeah. I think, that one's one of my favorite moments, but just my favorite moments have just been after the show back here in the back of the lounge. Just like turn it up. You're working. We're all hanging out. We're all talking shit. The show's over. The stress is over. End of the night. Let's just have fun.
I think it was night 2, the like most turnt I've seen the bus when I got back to it. Cause I I shower, like put away all my equipment, and then come back. And by that time, like everyone's already like full swing, going ham. I came back here and they had like the speakers blasting, and everyone was like up on the seats, like twerking.
It was so
and
much fun.
fucking headbanging. I forget what you were playing. I think
I
it
was
was
playing
like,
some Boosie, boy.
yeah.
I was playing
just-
some dude. I was playing a bunch of Southern hip hop, and I just get hyped. Y'all don't know about this.
What you know about this
What you
shit?
know about this? Y'all don't know that. What y'all know about this?
It was getting crunk back here. It was great.
It was getting real quick. I remember the driver came on, Kyle, and he was like, "I could hear y'all down the fucking street, dude."
I love walking into that. When I come back and everyone's like on one, that's the best.
Yeah, dude.
I hate when people are asleep. Like I want the party to be going like all around me.
Yes. Yeah, it is weird. It is lame when the show's over. It's like, all right, I'm going to bed. I'm like, but I thought we were hanging out.
Slurring your words.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm sorry. I thought we were hanging out back here. Y'all don't want to hang out? I thought we were all friends here. That's usually how I sound at that time.
Literally. If Mitch isn't slurring by like 2 or 3, like it wasn't a good day.
I'll agree, dude.
Something's wrong.
Mitch isn't okay. We need to check in on him. Yeah, last night there was a point where I was just talking shit and I realized I was the only one that was fucked up. And it was the sad moment. I was like talking shit. Everyone was just like taking their shoes off, getting ready for bed. I'm like, oh.
4 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, oh no, dude, it's not even that late. We can keep going.
Yeah, it's great.
That's fun, dude. Let's keep it going.
Hey, TVBOO. Hey, ShutterKlick. I'm a huge fan of ShutterKlick's work. I've been following him since he was just starting up at 45 East, which is the club in Portland. And I was watching him every night do his thing. And the guy's an awesome photographer. He does really, really good at his
Yeah, he's
job.
all right.
My question is, this one's for Harold. When did you first get the idea that you thought that you could make a career out of taking pictures of DJs? When did that first hit you? Appreciate the response, guys, and I love what you both do. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate the question. Yeah, it's cool because, you talked about the Boombox Cartel, but when was that moment you're like, yo, I can make a career doing this?
Yeah, I still don't even know if that's like a feasible like option. Like I don't know, like
What do you mean? You don't think you can do this as a career?
I think I can, but you just have to reach like you have to be like Rook's level to be like making enough money to be like saving for retirement and like putting shit away. Like, I don't know. I guess probably a moment when I thought this could be like legit career. I actually just got like a management team. Shout out Knockout. And yeah, like that was like a big step for me because before that I was pretty much just hitting up every artist personally on like lineups and emailing everyone coming into Portland and like dealing with all my own invoicing. Like someone hadn't paid yet, I'd have to like remember that and keep track of that and like go back and hit them up and be like, yo. But now that I have that, it's they're booking me out for I'm pretty sure I have like 12 festivals this summer, like already booked. So that makes me feel a lot more confident that I can like make good money and this can be like a feasible option. But yeah, it's tricky because there's so many people coming in like lowballing and being like, oh, I'll shoot this show for $100. I'll do this for free or whatever. So you just have to like, you really have to like find the artists who are like willing to pay for quality work. And I feel like once I find probably like 2 or 3 people who I fuck with, they like my work, they're willing to take me on tour with them, I can start touring probably like 5 months out of the year. I want to do a couple tours a year, and then do all the festivals and stuff. I think that'll be like pretty good money. But yeah, it's just tricky because there's just like not a bunch of money in photography, like artists don't want to pay for that a lot of times. So you got to find the artists who are willing to like pay for that quality work.
I feel like it's getting more like that though. I feel like there's more artists who know that it's just a content game now at this point.
Yeah. definitely more now than when I started.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for probably like 4 or 5 years. And I've noticed that for sure. Like, I mean, aren't people like kind of getting booked off like their like popularity on social media
Yeah.
like in some way?
Yep.
So like investing in quality photos will help your career in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I totally agree, dude. I mean, a picture's worth $1,000.
Yeah. I mean, if that gets you a book, like if like some crazy like set
Video
of
or picture,
photos
yeah.
or videos like gets you bookings, then like that's worth whatever your booking fee is.
Yeah, I mean,
minimum.
I can totally attest to this. It's like you play a festival, someone gets a badass video of you dropping a new track at a festival, gets on the line, everyone's fucking hyped about it. More people are gonna get hyped about it. Leads to more popularity, more bookings. It's all just a snowball effect at that point.
Yeah, the Yuki guys are crazy at that too.
Mm-hmm, they are.
They'll just throw some crazy idea up and it will go viral. And I'm sure they've gotten tons of bookings off of like just a sick raw of some clip they put together.
Yep. So you got management now, dude. If I have to book you, dude, do I have to go through your management, dude? Are you gonna send me to your manager?
You do. But you can hit me up and then I'll tell them.
Cool, got you. All right, let's keep it going.
Hey, question for ShutterKlick. What was the very first professional shoot or show that you got to do shoots for, or who was the first artist that you did professional shoots for?
Well, you said
super big fan of your work.
You said that first show, but you weren't getting paid for that. What was the
No.
first time you got like hit up in like as an actual job?
Said the Sky actually put me on.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Trevor's the homie. Like that was like before I even really had like a portfolio. We started working together a little bit. He brought me out on like 3 or 4 Millennium stops. He was opening for him. We did like the West Coast together, and I worked with him for a minute actually. Like he's really cool. I like his team. But yeah, he hired me for him and actually Mount Eden. I don't know if you remember him. Sierra Leone.
No.
Old school dubstep.
No.
They hired me for a festival. And yeah, that was insane. Like getting paid to come out and like shoot a festival was crazy. It was like super trippy for me.
Yeah.
And then like those went down. I did the Millennium stuff with Said the Sky. He took me out to Paradiso at the Gorge. And then it all kind of like started from that. So like I would say like Said the Sky was like really kind of the guy who like made it all like start for me professionally.
That's what's up, dude. Hell yeah. Let's keep it rolling.
Hey, so there's a question for the photographer. I've got to ask. You take like thousands of photos at some of these concerts. So there's got to be some that are just some of the funniest pictures that you've ever taken. What artists are they of, and what is so funny about the pictures? All right, man. Have a good night.
That's tough though. But like, what's the funniest picture you think you've taken?
It's got to be of you. Most artists are like pretty serious on stage. Like they're there to like do their thing and they're focused. They don't want to mess up. But like you're like a very talented DJ, so I feel like you have time to kind of like fuck around.
Yeah,
your mixing is so good that like you've already got that part kind of nailed.
I'm not a serious guy. I'm a fun guy.
Your set's gonna bang. So like why not fill in those like free spots in between mixes with just like doing dumb shit? You know? Like I don't know, I love it. Like
I love that answer though.
We just come up with like such funny ideas for photos every night, and like I don't know other art. I haven't really shot any other like funny people on stage. It's usually like pretty serious. Like they're there to put down a good set. They're focused on that set, and then I'm just like capturing them doing their thing. But there's funny pictures I get in the crowd every now and then of people booling out. Like someone made this perler that was like a rail perler, and it was kind of long, and then there's like a bunch of people like holding on to it, like, headbanging on that and stuff. Like that's fun. But yeah, I probably just doing crazy shit with you, coming up with funny ideas.
I love that, dude. That makes me happy, dude. That makes me so happy. Let's keep it rolling.
Yo, this is Colorado from Salt Lake City, Utah.
What up, Colorado?
And I had a question for ShutterKlicks.
what's the defining moment that really launched off your career, or that biggest moment for you in your career where it bumped you up to that next level of being able to do what you do?
I think we already kind of.
Also, fuck taboo.
Yep, always.
SM for life.
Fuck that shit.
Dude,
I think we already kind of
no.
answered that though, right?
Yeah, I mean, definitely getting asked to do my first ever tour
Mhm.
with Liquid was pretty like life changing. Because like as a concert photographer, like that is kind of the goal in a way. You want to find an artist that you can tour with, and like get like consistent paychecks, be out on the road, be shooting every single day. Like that's what you're looking for. I think like that's what I was looking for. So like getting that call from Loper being like, hey, like, do you want to come on tour with us? Like that was definitely like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
like let's go.
It's usually a life changing moment for an artist too. Whenever like, hey, I'm bringing you on tour. It's like, okay,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that call like for you?
For this tour,
Yeah. Was that pretty exciting?
Yeah. Whenever it got confirmed, they were like, because they were thinking about bringing me on. They're like, I don't know, are you a little too crazy to be on the bus?
Valid question.
That was a question. It was like a concern. Like, we like Mitch, we like Taboo, we like his music. Is he too crazy? I don't think I am.
No, you keep things interesting.
Yeah.
It's not too much. It's just different.
Yeah. So
It's exciting.
Whenever I was excited when they're like, okay, yes, they want you. I'm like, yay, yay.
Do a little dance.
Do a little dance, dude. Yeah, actually, I turned on Whitney Houston's I Want to Dance with Somebody and then got in my boxers and danced around my house.
Of course you did.
Yeah, that's
very on brand.
That's what I did.
Let's go.
Last one.
Hey, Taboo. This is your boy Quater from Lewiston, Idaho.
What's up, buddy?
Carson, Washington. It's just a bridge in between us. But anyway, had a question for ShutterKlick. I saw him walking around at Base Canyon this summer, and I was curious, like, does he ever get recognized? Because I recognized him, but I was way too nervous to say anything.
He's nervous.
And secondly, how did he get so good at photography? And, like, how did he get into the game so far to where he is now?
We'll just answer the first part.
Anyway, would love some answers. Love you guys. Hope you're doing well. And also, congrats on playing with Liquid Stranger at the Thunderdome, man. That's fucking sick.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. Peace out, y'all.
Thank you, dude. I love you too. Yeah, let's just answer that first part, just because we already answered the second part.
What was the
you
first
ever get
part?
noticed, dude? You ever get noticed? Yeah.
Yeah. I love when people come up and say hi. It's like kind of validating in a way. It's like you forget that like people recognize you for like the work and the time you've put into that. So like someone coming up and saying like, I really fuck with your work. Like I've been following you for a minute. Like keep doing what you're doing. Like it feels really good.
Fuck yeah.
Because a lot of times you don't get much feedback, honestly, as a photographer. It's like they'll hire you. They'll be like, we want this, this, and this. You send them out. They email you back, thank you. Like you don't hear like that, like kind of like what you're doing or how you're making people feel, or if people are enjoying like the work and the time you've put in. So like that's like a very nice thing to hear. Like if you see me, definitely come say what up. I'm a nice person. I'll say hi.
He is a nice person, dude. I enjoy being around him, man. I do. I enjoy you as a person. I enjoy your work. You and I vibe really well. We fucking joke a lot. We just have a good time. You're just a nice guy to be around. I love you, is what I'm saying.
Love you
and
too.
I really appreciate you coming on the show today and hanging out and answering all these questions. I know you were kind of like nervous a little bit, but
I didn't think I was cool enough for this. I'm just a photographer.
And it went well, dude. It went great.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great.
I'd love to do it again, maybe in your studio.
Yep. New studio whenever we have it up and running, dude, because it's going to be a thing.
In Denver?
In Denver.
Damn, boy, making boss moves.
Yeah, dude. Making a move. I don't know if it's a boss move. We'll find out.
Nah, it'll work out.
Yeah,
bro.
I hope so.
Everyone's in fucking Denver now. Like,
it'll be good for the show.
Podcast's about to pop off.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. But I appreciate you, man. Anything else you want to say to the people? Anything else you want to get out off your chest or out your pants? Like which one do you want to do?
Thank you for having me. Thank you for all the questions. I hope to see you guys on the Balance tour. Ask me if you want a picture. I'll try and get you one.
Sick, dude. I love it. Once again, dude, thank you. This was fun. And I want to thank everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. I will see y'all next week. We're having Mersive on the show next week. So hope y'all enjoy that one. Anyway, later. Peace.
Peace.